put it on the van. So he's got to go back
Got to put it up.
to bring it back. But in the meantime, they haven't.
And he's coming back today. Everyone stretch out.
นะครับทอดกันครับ ถ้าการกดถ่ายบ้านลงทางคำตายฟ้องครับบ้านแปลงครับ ค Oh my God. Big time. What the fuck? As a love, environment. steps. Are you ready? Oh.
Çok güzel.
네.